Because I left domestic violence blessing number 5163. Ghostwriting. What is ghostwriting? A lot of people ask me this question, so I thought, okay, I'm going to make a video about it today because many people have amazing stories, but maybe they're not the best at writing, and that's okay. You know, there's different skills and talents for all of us, and that's fine. So what I love to do is I put your story into my head, into my heart, and out it comes to my hands, but it is your voice. Okay, that's kind of the short version of ghostwriting. But really, there are amazing opportunities that happen. So let me share with you one of the processes. Okay, so we have interviews and we make a really strong outline about what the story's going to do, how it's going to be followed. And, you know, sometimes we have some prizes, but the concept is pretty much there on this outline. So then my ghostwriting clients, who they are the author, they are the ones then that get that, and they need to put down what I call story points. So in their story points, just like a bullet point, story points, they take the amount of time, the time frame, like if it was, you know, this certain amount of months based on whatever their story is, or if it was a certain amount of years, they take that year or whatever and they put down 2, 3, 5 story points, right? And they just bullet point them down. So then when it comes to interview time, then I sit with that client, and before we start, I've let them know, okay, we're going to be focusing in on chapter 2. And in chapter 2, these are the story points that you put down. So I need to know, well, what happened in that story. So this is going to be the interview about that part. So we sit through Zoom, and they know what the parts are. And I will ask them, what about this? This is another story point you put here. So share with me. Okay. So then they share. I have to tell you, this is the most amazing part because I really get to see the individual spirit of each person. It's a setting that really has to build a lot of trust, and you know, I think it really depends on the story. Some stories are funny, they're filled with light, and some are really tough and painful. Some of those story points dealing with just tragedy and devastation. But as I sit and my hand just writes and writes and writes, I see them more and more. Like this deep part of really their divine individual spirits. Really cool. And yesterday had an experience like that with one of my author clients. And I just want to share that with that trust. And when they share, it's just beautiful. And this wouldn't be happening if I would have stayed. So sometimes you never know. Never know when you leave what doors, windows, cracks, whatever, open up. So ghostwriting is powerful. It is beautiful. And I would never have experienced this. And my love for them grows and grows and grows because I see that relationship through that interview, and I feel really privileged to experience it. Some blessings are just surprises. Anyway, that's it. We'll see y'all.